majority says the government's reforms in the cocoa sector represent the best policy to transform the industry. The Caucus says the measures, including a 28% reduction in the farm gate price of cocoa, are responsive, timely, and driven by data. Addressing journalists, the chairman of the Food, Agriculture, and Cocoa Affairs Committee, Godfred Seidu Jaso, explained that the adjustment was influenced by prevailing prices in neighboring countries in order to reverse smuggling. There's more on this report by ChannelOne users Ni Ayikwe Okai.
In an interaction with journalists on Friday, the chairman of the Food, Agriculture and Cocoa Affairs Committee of Parliament, Dr. Godfred Seidu Jaso, defended the government's sectoral reforms in the cocoa sector, which includes a reduction in the producer price of cocoa.
And then we also thought that because the surrounding countries were selling at lower prices, they could actually be reverse smuggling. And if there was reverse smuggling, then it was dangerous to try and maintain the prices or even increase prices here. Well, if you did, then it means that there's a possibility that there can be a scheme to bring in more cocoa from neighboring countries to sell in Ghana at higher prices. And so all these factors exist. Why I'm very proud of the reforms that were announced yesterday, principally, is that I feel it is highly informed, very responsive, timely, and data-driven.
During parliamentary proceedings, the First Deputy Minority Whip, Habib Idrisu, called on the leadership of the House to summon the Ministers for Finance, Food and Agriculture, and the CEO of Cocoa Board before the House to apprise lawmakers on the sectoral reforms in the cocoa sector.
The cocoa farmers, the price reduction from 3,625 to some 2,800, about 1,000 Ghana cedi being cut off. So we should be brief. So committee on the whole. So we have these three key people: our Greek minister, the minister responsible for the cocoa board, the CEO for cocoa board. Chairman, it is very important because yesterday, when you hear after the minister's announcement, the reaction is very bad. And we, as representative of the over 30 million Ghanaians, need to be properly briefed. Yesterday, we heard that some people have lost their life as a result of what this government did. So there must be a deliberate thing to be able to deliver.
They themselves as farmers know that it will be difficult to get exactly the amount that they were initially promised. And so I believe that the farmers understand, and they are also very excited about the long-term measures that government is putting in place to address systemically the challenges in the cocoa sector. It is not just to deal with the current crisis, but looking into the future and finding a solution that addresses systemically and long-term the challenges of the cocoa sector. But the minister will come. I will try and convince him to come.
The chairman of the Health Committee, Dr. Market Nawanin, also had an interaction with journalists on the no-bed syndrome in health facilities in the country, urging families of patients who lose their lives as a result of the situation to seek legal redress. This comes on the back of reports of a victim of a hit-and-run incident who died as a result of his denial of health care by 3 major health facilities due to the no-bed syndrome.
You are a human being, or you carried your relative to the place, and if you are not satisfied with anything, I think you should be able to pursue it. Yes, you should be able to pursue it. The Medical and Dental Council are there to ensure that we provide quality health services. We have got HEFRA, the Health Facilities Regulatory Authority. We've got even the NHIA is interested in these matters. So all these bodies are there to ensure that, yes, you can make a formal complaint to them, and I believe that they will be able to do so. Of course, the last but not the least is the cost of land, because it's about the human being. Because when it's an emergency, we expect that you stabilize the person first, before even if you need to refer, you do so.